Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to another channel update, and welcome to the first channel update of 2023. Woo! Woo! There we go. And we're the first thing to be recorded in 2023. Woo! Yeah! So yes, we have entered into the fray of 2023. 2022 died, and its corpse is now laying on the side of the street, waiting for the rats to consume it. And for us, we enter into the new world of 2023 with our hearts and our brains optimistically praying for some good shit to happen. So, to start things off, let's give a list. Yes, because everyone loves lists. So no, today's plans, this year's plans are going to be following in a bit of a focus more on the live stream frontier. And to quickly bring you up to speed regarding what's going on, because obviously the channel has been kind of acting a bit weird in the last few days. I kind of just had a bit of a break to sort of have a Christmas stuff, focus on work, because work's been absolutely manic. So obviously going into 2023... the first thing we're doing is we're going to be having a focus on live streams a bit more now. So rather than doing loads of episodes on various different series and uploading them, whatever, I'm instead going to be focusing primarily on doing live streams a few times a week, and instead of doing sort of series, I instead focus on that. I will still do series, for example. There are two series I have in mind to complete. The first one is Battletech. I was about in the early stages of completing Battletech, and I was really getting into that. So I will be continuing the Battletech storylines. And I will be finishing that campaign, which is going to be quite fun. But luckily with Battletech, because it was in a nice episodic format, and I kind of got to a pretty decent, clearly definable point, what I'll be able to do is I'll be able just to basically complete that in the background. So I just need to get round to completing that point up to the level, and then as soon as we get to the point that I want to be in, boom, we've got ourselves all sorted. I've already started a game save. I just need to complete the tutorial thing, and there you go, which is quite nice. Going on into the next thing, of course, we're going to be continuing the Hearts of Iron 4 series. It's been rather fortuitous, actually, because of the time that I basically finished the thing, it was like, yeah, we don't need to worry about doing a Hearts of Iron 4, and I wasn't planning on doing anything until this year anyway. And wouldn't you know, no series was interrupted, or no series had to be cut off for Hearts of Iron 4. So on the plus side, at least I got that working for me. So going into the next one, obviously we're going to be going for another crack at some things. Maybe I might try and do Maybe I might try and do the Eagle Front. Maybe I might not. I don't know. It really is dependent on whether or not. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to sort of go with something a bit fresh, but if we go to the other one, that might be something to work with. But anyway, that's besides the point. So going on into the main focus, which will be, as I said, the live stream frontiers. I've been tweaking around, and I did a live stream before the end of Christmas on playing with Battlefield 2042, which at the moment there's a weird bug thing that's kind of fucking things about. I've still yet to fix it. I do intend on trying to play something like that. Because the thing is, I actually, having spent 80 quid on the damn game, I do kind of want to get my money's worth. And for a game to have a bug that supposedly professional people designed to basically cripple the game, because despite having a really good rig now, apparently it's not able to be played. But when I had my old rig, now we're suddenly working. So yeah, not fun times. But still, in terms of live streaming, the plan will be to focus more onto that. Speaking on live streaming, the subject matters will be, obviously Guild Wars 2 will be one of the factors as well, because I kind of think, why not celebrate completing the thing and kind of half prove to myself that I can do the damn game by live streaming that particular point. So it won't exactly be we'll start from scratch and make our way and make a journey, unless there is a demand for it, in which case, on your head be it, because Jesus Christ, it's a pain to go. I've already done the bloody story a few times already, so it's like I want to actually get to the finish line. But obviously we have another sort of main reason why we're doing all the whole upgrade in the first place thing, which is Star Citizen. Now, I've yet to do a major live stream with Star Citizen. It was more of a proof of concept. I've recorded with the new. Actually, to be fair, I don't even know if I've live streamed with Star Citizen yet. I want to say I have, but I feel like I haven't. So we will be doing live streams with Star Citizen. Obviously, the main issue right now is without 318, any kind of progress I make is kind of fortuitous, at best at the time. So it's like, So instead, I want to try and focus on getting. I work again. I'm going to kind of focus more on waiting until on other games such as Monster Hunter Rise, Satisfactory, Guild Wars 2, those kind of games until 318 drops. Then I want to also do some stuff with Star Citizen because obviously Star Citizen is that's what I want. Definitely on that one. So going forward into that, I'm definitely going to be trying to see if we can get. Once their 318 drops, obviously I want to go for that. I do kind of want to have another starter. So I was thinking on purchasing one of these sort of starter packs, if you will, and working my way up from scratch. Because obviously I've had Star Citizen for quite some time, and naturally having in that respect, I have a lot of ships and a decent amount of them. So rather than having the reputation system or whatever, I kind of want to go 100%. In-game cash only. Now, I'm not the first person to do that, sure, but I'd like to put my foray into the pit and see what happens because that'd be quite cool. As mentioned, with terms of live streams, though, I'll also want to continue the Monster Hunter Rise series because I quite enjoy that, as well as continuing and finishing the Satisfactory series, which I said, unfortunately, due to the whole issues that happened last year, the save for that has gone. But the good news is, of course, apparently update 7 came out, which means we get new toys to play with whilst also learning how to use them. So, huzzay, we've got some lovely things to enjoy now, including a different form of overclocking, which is going to be interesting, a blueprint designer, which could possibly speed some things up. Whether or not it will, I don't know. But still, it's a nice thing. It's not a huge update for Satisfactory, but it is there. So, all fun times for there. Speaking on which, in terms of live streams, I am also finally getting around to planning to do a live stream schedule. So the plan is initially, I haven't thought of any particular days in that, is I'm planning on trying to make it at least twice a week. Now, obviously, because of the timing of the streams and also the timing of other things, and also how things with work may change and muck things around, I won't really have the ability to sort of say, yes, this will be a guarantee of what will be going forward until probably mid to late January. Primarily because at the moment the schedules are up in the air, people are trying to have some sort of, people have holidays and other jazz. We're still getting used to being in 2023. So rather than sort of coming out with a big statement saying, oh, we'll do this many days on this particular thing, it's far better to try and sort of see what's going to happen for the foreseeable future. Then I can take that shit into account. Because obviously the length of the streams may be affected and the time I can actually get in and get started may also be affected. So all in all, wonderful things to be had there. But yes, so there is that bit of news. Going on into the last bit of news, which is the stream announcement. I'll probably put a timestamp as well in the description, just so people who are just curious about the live stream announcement. So on the 3rd of January, which is tomorrow, at 11 o'clock, I will be having a live stream on Satisfactory, which is basically going to be called the catch-up to where we were hopefully last point, which may mean the whole day of streaming, which is good on one aspect because it gives people the ability to enjoy stuff, but on the other side, it's also a bit like a no for all the other shit. So, yeah, not the best on optimum times considering how much we have to do, but hey-ho, we've got update 7 now, so that's clearly something going to be useful. Anyway, so I just wanted to say thank you all so very much for your support. Thank you also very much for all the time and attention you've been giving me. And obviously, this particular channel's had a bit of an ups and downs with what's going on with work and how things have been kind of taking over. But hopefully, at the end of it all, I just wanted to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for still supporting the channel, for commentating, be it negative or positive. I appreciate any and all feedback. Constructively, by the way, not just all feedback in the sense of just say I'm shit, because that doesn't really convey any importance, but you know what I mean. But anyway, I will love and leave you guys now. Thank you once more for watching, and I hope you had a wonderful, happy new year, and I hope that this year, fucking timing it perfectly, will be a successful and prosperous one for whatever you may be doing. So, I will see you then. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.